There are so many ways to travel over the summer, and one of the best ways to make memories as a family is to go on a great family road trip. So, a bunch of us at Wand and Compass Travel, all of these expert travel specialists, wanted to share with you some of our favorite and most recommended family road trip destinations.
One of my favorite road trips is actually a trip that we took to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. So we live in St. Louis, and so it's about an 8.5 hour drive to get to Gatlinburg. And one of my favorite things to do when we take road trips is to plan one route on the way out there and one route on the way back. So on our way to Gatlinburg, we stopped in Louisville, Kentucky and had lunch and got out and kind of saw the water for a little bit. It was a great break about halfway through our trip. And then we got to Gatlinburg. We stayed in a beautiful cabin in the woods that overlooked the mountains. It had a hot tub out on the deck. Highly recommend that. The kids can play inside. It had a game room. And honestly, they're very, very affordable. While we were there, we also went to the strip in Gatlinburg. We had a wonderful steak dinner. We played in some of the arcades. We stopped at the Ripley's Believe It or Not aquarium. There is something in Gatlinburg for everyone. I highly suggest taking some time to hike. The Sky Bridge is also a really great place to visit. I really like it at night when it's all lit up. It has kind of Christmas lights if you want to imagine that. But it is a great place. There are some amazing places to eat as well. Highly, highly recommend that you get some hot chicken while you're there if you can handle the spicy foods. We did not take our kids on this trip, but I definitely think that they would have loved everything. So this was just a couple's getaway. We did a couple of nights decide to just stay in and cook at our cabin. It had a full kitchen. It had enough bedrooms, I believe, for 6 people. It was much bigger than we needed it to be, but it was such a great, restful place to stay. Highly recommend that you maybe get a cabin that's a tiny bit bigger than what you need. And then on our way home, we drove through Memphis. So instead of seeing Louisville for a second time, we drove through Memphis. I will say it was pouring down rain on our way home, and it made it quite the adventure, and it did take a bit longer than we had originally anticipated. So we took our time, right? That's what road trips are for. Taking your time, getting to be with the people in the car with you, getting to enjoy them. But I will say that a road trip to Gatlinburg is 100% worth it. You will not regret going. And make sure you pack some hiking shoes and bring a tiny little bucket or something for any like cool rocks that you might find. I like rocks, what can I say? But waterfalls too. Waterfalls are also amazing out there. I hope you have a wonderful trip to Gatlinburg.
One of my favorite places to go on a family road trip is the Outer Banks in North Carolina. This is such an awesome choice for people who are looking for a beach getaway, but they don't want to drive or fly all the way to maybe Florida or some of the further destinations, depending on where you live across the country. In the Midwest, in the New England states, or even in the Southeast, getting to the Outer Banks is very easy via a lot of different routes that'll take you directly out to paradise, and it immediately feels like a vacation because as you cross the bridges over to the Outer Banks barrier islands, you're going to feel the air change. It's going to feel a little slower, a little more relaxed. And if you are looking for a true relaxing beach destination, this is one of the best ones in the country. Why? Because there's so much to offer without feeling like it's congested and a huge tourist destination. You can enjoy the beaches, you can enjoy pools, whether you're staying in a hotel, a resort community, or even renting a house, there are plenty of options that will suit groups of all sizes. Some of the best seafood restaurants can be found in this area as well, so you don't feel like you have to make food at your house every single night. You can go enjoy some amazing cuisine with great views, whether it's over the bay or over the ocean. You're also going to find a lot of activities for the kids. There are huge water parks that have popped up in recent years over in the Outer Banks. You're also going to find things like mini golf and all of ice cream shops and go-karts and monster trucks, and basically anything that you can think of, you'll find here. It's also known for a great location for water sports, learning to surf, enjoying jet ski rentals, boat rentals, and of course going on dolphin cruises. So if you are looking for something that the whole family can enjoy that is just a drive away, definitely check out the Outer Banks in North Carolina. My favorite locations there would be in Nags Head, Kitty Hawk, or Roanoke Island. If you want to know more, just let me know.
My name is Megan and I am recording from my RV. We have been on many road trips, but I want to talk about my favorite destination that we have been to, and that is North Conway, New Hampshire. The reason why I love North Conway is it's a year-round destination. It doesn't matter what season you go to North Conway, there's always something to do, and it always just keeps getting better every season. In the winter, you are going to have amazing skiing, snowboarding, snow tubing. You have Cranmore Mountain right in the town, and they are great if you have kids learning to ski. They have an amazing ski school for the kids. But if you're not into skiing or snowboarding, just walking around the town, looking at the snow with the lights, it feels like you're in a Hallmark movie. Then when spring rolls around and all the snow is melting, you have some amazing hiking before it gets too hot, and you have places like Diana's Baths where you'll see waterfalls. You can hop in the water if you wanted. It's just beautiful. So like I said, get your hiking done before the summer heat hits. And then in the summer, it's all about the Saco River. Grab a tube, a cooler, and just float down the river. You are going to get some amazing views on that tube ride. And for the families or anyone who's a kids at heart, you have Storyland right in the town. Plus, a huge bonus, and my personal favorite, is going to Santa's Village, which is just a quick scenic drive away in Jefferson. It's very close, and honestly, it's one of my favorite amusement parks that I've been to. Just, you get to go to see Santa in the summer. So Christmas in July, what's better than that? And I haven't even mentioned about the food and shopping that you've got in town. You have a amazing outlet store right in the town. You have the cutest little shop called Zeb's where you can get the old school candy there. There's just so much to do that makes the trip. The best season, though, to visit North Conway is the fall. The foliage is going to be amazing. What I recommend is going on the Kangamangas Highway, grabbing some cider donuts, getting some hot chocolate, taking in all the views on the Kangamangas Highway, because you will not believe what you're seeing. You are going to be going through the mountains, and the foliage is just beautiful. North Conway literally never misses. It doesn't matter what season you go. It doesn't matter what month you go. It's always the perfect time to head to North Conway.
Country